Today, what day are we on? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. I think Elena's just waking up. I was off of work yesterday and today, and today I decided to come out and have lunch in Salt Lake City with Bryant. And then after we have lunch, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. We're going to a place we've never been before, but I don't know if any of you watch Ellie and Jared's channel, but they were out here, I don't know, sometime last week maybe, and they had this place called J-Dogs on their video. We'll try this again later when she's calmed down. Delicious. Want to eat some more? Are you eating? No, no chips. Try it. Is that good?
This is special sauce. So it looks spicy. That's a little kick to it, yeah.
Where are you going? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Gross. Come on. Don't. Can you hold Mama's hand? You're a troublemaker. So it's dinner time now. Hi. We've been home for a little while. We came home. What is it? Elena has not been feeling very well the last couple of days. She's running a fever right now. What is it? Look, say hi. Hi. I gave her some berries and some pasta on the side, but she stuck it in her plate. So she has some raspberries and strawberries there, and usually she loves that stuff, but she's just not feeling very well, huh? I'm sorry. I came home and I tried to put her down for a nap and she slept for maybe about 20 minutes, but that's about it. And then I just got up off the couch because she fell asleep on me for maybe 40 minutes. So we're having dinner now that my neighbor brought over for us, which was super nice because now I don't have to make dinner. I hate making dinner just for myself when Brian's not home. So Elena and I are trying to eat dinner. I came home and like cut up strawberries and put some raspberries off to the side that we got at Trader Joe's, and did a little bit of washing dishes while she was napping, but she didn't nap for very long, so I didn't get a whole lot of stuff done. What is it, sweet girl? I think she's teething, and because she's been drooling like crazy, and she had a fever yesterday and is running a fever again now. It's the first time all day, but she's just not feeling good. It makes me sad because I don't know what to do to help her. I gave her some Motrin and that helps with the fever, but are you finished? Are you all done? Do you want me to move the tray out of the way? What would you like? She's just been really whiny all day.
Good job.
Hi, Elena. Can you say hi? Say hi. You look so cool. So we're back inside. Elena is already in bed and she's sleeping. We came right in straight to the bath, let her play in there for a few minutes, and then got her ready for bed, and she is out. Poor little girl. She just has not been feeling well lately, but I did give her some Motrin after we tried to have dinner because she didn't eat very much, but once she had that, I think that helped a ton, and then she was right back to playing and stuff, so that's why we went outside. And Bryant just made that little car an RC, so because she can't reach the pedals quite yet, so that way we can take her out and go on walks and like let her drive her around in it. So that's kind of fun, and she was just straight up chilling. I think she loved that thing. I did want to tell you guys our really scary experience yesterday with Bryant. He goes to work. He leaves work here at about 4:30, gets to work a little bit before 5, and he works, his shift begins at 5 p.m. and he texted me maybe, I don't know, maybe not even 10 minutes after he got there. I can't remember for sure. Maybe it was a little bit after that. But he texted me and he just wanted to let me know that there was an active shooter at his workplace and that they were on lockdown. My heart dropped and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what would happen. I was a crazy mess yesterday. It lasted for maybe about 40 minutes, and the worst part is that this had been going on since about 3 p.m. and no one at his job notified him. He went to work, he walked right in, he didn't see anybody around, which he thought was weird, but he just like kept going into his office, grabbed all his things. The other guy that works there in the earlier shift, he wasn't there in the office, which he also thought was weird. then he saw that guy's toolbox just like sitting out, and he just didn't understand why, because they usually take their toolboxes with them. But then as he kept on walking, he said he saw a whole bunch of people just sitting out, and he walked over to them and was like, what's going on? And that's when they told him that there was an active shooter and that they were on lockdown. But what like blows my mind is that Bryant just walked right in. How could you be on lockdown? And Bryant was able to walk right in. I'm furious with this like company that he works for. Like, how do you not have anything in place to keep things secure? And then I was telling him, what if you had been the shooter? You saw everyone there. Like, that's just a massacre right there, because everybody was in one spot like sitting ducks, and you found them. How easy would it have been for the shooter to find them, especially if it was a disgruntled employee? And then again, that they even allowed him to go into work. Like, why did he go in the first place? Because he was not told. Nobody notified him to tell him, hey, don't come in, it's not safe, we are on lockdown for this and this and that. And like, he had no idea. And fortunately, it wasn't really an active shooter out. They had just received threats that somebody, I don't know, it sounds like one of the employees' ex-boyfriend or something like that was threatening her and threatening to go to her workplace to go shoot people as they walked in and out of the factory. And they immediately took action, I think. So I've heard, I don't know, so I've heard they had the SWAT team out there, and then they posted police officers around like the 4 streets by the factory, and I think they were going to be patrolling for the next few days around there just to make sure. But it was the scariest thing that I have gone through. All that like ran through my mind was, I can't imagine that our kiss goodbye today could be our last kiss. And then watching Elena running around, and I'm sitting there crying, but she doesn't know what's going on. And just watching her run around and just playing. And I just thought, how am I going to tell her about her daddy if her daddy's gone and she wants to know where her daddy is? Like, all these things. But I just sat there like I was just praying to God to bring Bryant back home safe to me. It was such an awful experience. I can't imagine what those people that have really lost someone in a shooting like go through. I can't, because just that time was just, it was awful not knowing. And he wasn't able to text back right away, and I just kept freaking out, because I think there were like 20 minutes when he didn't text me back, and that is when I lost it. And my neighbor, who's my friend, she came over, and finally when she came over, because she used to work at the same place where Bryant does, and her friend told her that they were off lockdown and that everything was okay. And that's how I found out that everything was fine. But I just, at that point, we still didn't know that there really wasn't an active shooter, that it had just been threats. So I still didn't know like why Bryant wasn't responding. And then Bryant says, luckily I don't have Facebook, but Bryant says that apparently some people were posting on Facebook how like people had been shot and there was like 1 or 2 people dead. I'm like, I thank God that I do not have Facebook, because I don't even know, I don't know what I would have done if I had been reading those things and then Bryant didn't text me back for, 20 minutes. But fortunately everything is okay. You saw him, he came home, and I am just so grateful. And I was definitely counting my blessings last night, and I'm just so happy that he came home safe and sound, because in a lot of those situations it's not just a threat, and it's the real deal. And it's just so scary that that's the world that we live in now, unfortunately. But all I can do is just try and raise Elena to be a kind, compassionate human being, and just try to raise her, that way. So, loving everyone and caring about everyone, because that's what we need more of in this world. We don't need any more hateful, senseless, like, acts for no reason. But I thank God that everything's okay. But I just thought I would share because it was just a very, very scary situation. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life before than yesterday, thinking that Bryant may not make it home, but he did. So I didn't want to leave this on a weird, like, somber note, but I just wanted to share that with you because I like sharing with you. It's nice to be able to talk to you and get all of your responses in the comments and things. I really enjoy interacting with you. But anyways, today was a much better day. Brian and I had such a nice day today before he went to work, and like you saw, we went to Salt Lake City and had lunch, and I think we were talking about it, and I think we're going to try and do that more often because there are just so many restaurants out in downtown Salt Lake that we just have never been to. So I think we're going to try and do that. I don't know, maybe like once a month or something, just go out there for lunch. So that was really nice, and we were just really grateful that, you know, we were given more time with Bryant and as a family. But thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to me. I appreciate it so much. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.